Does PIP cover passengers in my car up to the coverage limit? Have you ever wondered how personal injury protection, often known as PIP, works when it comes to your passengers? Let's break it down so you can understand how this coverage can help everyone in your vehicle after an accident. PIP is a type of auto insurance that helps pay for medical expenses and other related costs after a car accident, no matter who is at fault. This coverage is especially important in no-fault states, where it is often required. But even in other states, you might have the option to include it in your policy. Now let's talk about passengers. When you have PIP coverage, it typically covers anyone riding in your car at the time of an accident. This means that both you, as the policyholder, and your passengers can benefit from this coverage. It can help pay for medical bills, lost wages, and sometimes even costs for rehabilitation or household services, depending on your specific policy terms. PIP policies come with coverage limits, which are important to know. These limits are usually set as a maximum amount per person and sometimes also as a maximum amount per accident. The per-person limit is key here. PIP will cover each passenger in your car up to that limit specified in your policy. For example, if your PIP policy has a limit of $10,000 per person, each passenger injured in your car can receive up to that amount for their medical expenses and other covered costs. However, if multiple people are injured, each person can receive benefits up to that limit, as long as the total does not exceed any per-accident limit that may apply. It's also important to note that PIP does not cover individuals in other vehicles involved in the accident. It only applies to those in your car. If you or your passengers have health insurance, PIP may pay first, and then health insurance could cover any additional expenses if the PIP limits are reached. When considering PIP coverage, think about the needs of your household and regular passengers. Higher coverage limits provide more protection but may also increase your premium. Always review your policy details and have a conversation with your insurance agent to ensure you have the right amount of coverage for your situation. In summary, PIP does cover passengers in your car up to the per-person coverage limit set by your policy. This coverage is automatic for anyone riding with you, making PIP a practical choice for protecting yourself and your passengers after an accident.